Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, corn dog lovers of all ages, welcome to In the Box with your hosts, Matt and Adam.
Everybody get...
Woo! Twidget. I don't know what a twidget is. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't help. Yes. No, it's a caramel cake. I don't know. I've never had one of those cakes before. Which counts as cake. It counts as cake. This is for two people. If I'm going to be here watching this game, I need something to tie me over, and hence cake. No. Maybe. And it's funny. So I did my picks with Hannah this afternoon. She said it. Sure. You just had me pick the Baltimore game, which so funny you mentioned that. They mentioned that in the Twitch chat. They were talking about how it's over dirt, rolled dirt for the record. What? What? Oh, I can hear you.
Now would be a great time for a timeout.
All right, how's this? Is this any better? Does it seem better? I mean, no, Matt, you could probably still hear me.
Yeah.
I'm not muted anymore. I do not think I'm muted anymore. Someone please tell me if that is correct or not.
By anyone, probably Kelsey.
Thumbs up. Yay. Okay. Well, should we start over?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yay. Hello.
Hey, we're back. Take two.
What kind of...
Still a caramel cake.
I have a Swiss roll.
And I've never had the other type of cake that was mentioned in chat. All right, we're all caught up.
All caught up.
Oh.
So, game right now is going on. It's Baltimore 1, Harrisburg 2 in the shit show arena, Poop Palace. And you were talking about dirt.
Oh, yeah. So they mentioned in Twitch chat how the is kind of not good. And the broadcaster mentioned it. It was like, oh, yeah, it's over rolled dirt, and we could put plywood or something over it, but I don't know if they don't choose to.
So why bother when it can have this nice look of dirt?
Yeah. So
it looks like there's about 400 people there. So what do you think they'll announce for attendance?
At least 1,100. Well, we know the entire Tropics team is there. We know Gio's there.
Yeah. Hi, Gio.
Alec Marshke is there.
Oh, yeah. We saw Gio talking to Drew Ruggles.
We did. Yeah, we should probably do those.
For science.
Yeah.
That's probably not the Mari Alvarez you're thinking of. She was probably thinking that was the guy, the Turlock announcer, but that's the Wave player.
Yeah, it's not the Turlock guy. It's the Wave player.
Okay. So picks. For this game that's going on, we did our picks before tonight. I think we did them yesterday. Matt and I are picking the Blarst, and Hannah is picking Harrisburg. So far, she's correct.
Yeah, I mean, if Harrisburg wins, I mean, it shouldn't surprise anybody. Harrisburg's win this season was against Baltimore at home. And plus, Baltimore's without a few of their key players. Adriana Dos Santos, Tony Donatelli, Manuel Obasi, Antonio Manfoot. I mean, the list goes on and on. So, I mean, Harrisburg's, they have the advantage with the turf that they have. So,
if only these games could be played a couple days later.
Yeah, just
something might happen.
I doubt it, but
we'll talk about that later. So we have 6 minutes before the game. Let's see if we can get through all these, which we won't be able to, but we'll try. Next game is the St. Louis Ambuns at the Chihuahua Savage, which is the game we're going to show here in a little bit. Think we're all picking Chihuahua?
I have Chihuahua double digits. They're going to score more than 10 goals this game.
I agree. Hannah picked Chihuahua as well.
Bernie Valdivinas is going to have at least one goal. Those two goals, I thought, when you had mentioned that, I thought you talked or it was like Coughlin did and just like threw them in. No, he was a sixth attacker-ish and just went up on Tacoma's defense and just crapped up twice.
Twice, yeah. And you'd think they learn after the first one. What's funny is everyone's told to mark their player. But what happens if the goalkeeper's streaking down the field? They just kind of looked at him and they're like, "Oh, I got my guy." You know, you
the goalie. Nope, just the goalie. Get up there.
Harrisburg score?
And what's that?
Harrisburg almost scored.
And I mean, we'll bring it up now. St. Louis without Stefan Mijatovic, who was traded to the Boys in Blue, Utica City. Earlier this week. Very excited to have him on board.
Also without Paulo in goal. did not travel with the
Yep.
team. I'm assuming a visa limitation, but I don't know for sure. But that's just
Right.
Oh.
So yeah, Chihuahua, double digits.
all right. Next two games are a doubleheader. Empire at Tacoma. Oh wait, Gio messaged me.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to know how we know.
We have spies.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
See, I think this is going to be a split, and I can't do splits. Like physically, I can't do splits,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I can't. Like I can't pick. Oh, crap, I'm trying to reach. There we go. I'm trying to reach a chair so I can have my feet on the chair.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my chair so I'm at a table, my feet up onto the chair. There.
Okay.
Now I'm comfortable.
I see.
Um,
I get it. Well, we went live, so we'll monitor when they start. They're doing all pregame stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to. I mean, the last time Tacoma and Empire met, Tacoma won in Empire. I'm going to split.
So the question is, where do you put the splits?
I'm going to take Tacoma game 1, Empire game 2.
We are the opposite of our picks.
Really?
Yeah. I picked Empire game 1 and Tacoma game 2. No, sorry. I picked Empire game 1, Tacoma game 2.
All right, so we're opposite.
We're opposite. And then Hannah picked Empire for both. She picked Empire sweep.
Yep. And Philly was very excited and said the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. So you're putting me on the spot and you want me to pick Empire to sweep. I could see it happening.
But I'm not going to pick it. I could see Tacoma sweeping both. I mean, both teams are... Empire is definitely on the way up. Tacoma is very inconsistent and has been for years. But they seem stronger this year. They seem to have played games stronger against stronger teams.
Yeah,
But
I mean, they did hold their own against Chihuahua. What was it, 6-4 or something like that?
6-3, I think. Yeah.
3-6-4 or something like that. So, I mean, good showing in Chihuahua. But
So, next game, Florida at Harrisburg.
Well, Florida.
I'm picking Florida as well. Gio says, "Look, Mama, I'm famous." And now we're talking about you live. But some interesting stuff happened. So,
Well,
you want to get into that right away, or should we wait?
no, I mean, let's just say Rafael Arujau got traded to the Florida Tropics, for whom we do not know as of yet.
Well, we kind of do.
We do, but we don't.
So I've heard this from at least 3 different people. I've heard it from 4, but there's a really good chance that the 3rd and 4th people heard it from the same person. So that might be the same source. So I have at least 3 separate sources that don't know each other that have given me.
You heard it. So you heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who.
Yes.
Heard it from another. Okay. All right.
So the rumor was it was going to be Rafa Araujo and cash to Florida, and from Florida to Harrisburg was going to be Zach Reggett and Taylor Bond. Which, as soon as I heard that, I was like, holy crap, how can that happen? And apparently teams are kicking off on time, and here we are live in Chihuahua. We are not going to be doing play-by-play for this game. This is not something that we have any experience in or have any... I mean, you may want to do it, but I know I could never do it. I'm not even going to try. Because I would sound more like combination of Brian Ackley and Mara Alvarez. Picture that. How that works.
Do you remember when the Chihuahua announcer kept calling? I loved it when he announced Willie B.
Yeah. You should have heard when he said Danny Waltman last week. Every time he got the ball, Danny Waltman. Yeah, it was great. But yeah, so that was a rumor. A second-year guy, granted a very good guy, very good player on the U.S. futsal team. For two standout, like, I believe our friend Gio may have called one of them the face of the Florida franchise. And then if you look on the injury report that was updated today, both for Florida, both Zach Reggett and Taylor Walter Bond are listed as unavailable.
Out with unavailable.
They're out.
Whoa! Wow! What a goal!
What? I didn't see the goal. Looking at stuff. St. Louis just scored.
Goal!
Do we have to yell goal? Oh, yeah, that's a good goal. Somebody didn't cover SK. You.
Yep. Yeah, he heard us last week. Well, yeah, 2 weeks ago.
What do they call him on the St. Louis broadcast?
What? Who?
They have a
SK?
nickname for SK that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. He usually, Joey Santaboni usually puts inflection on the names like SK and A.
Yeah. What was somebody in the chat? Let me know what Joey Zamboni's nickname for SK was. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this ongoing saga. Between Florida, Harrisburg.
Yeah, the next rumor I heard was that one of the players is refusing to go. Now, I guess they changed the rule that players can no longer block trades. So now they're trying to get a third team involved. What they should do is like a puzzle, like try to get one player from every team and just rotate them around the entire league like that.
Why don't they just have a picker wheel like we do?
Yeah, the corn dog. So I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the who is Jose Ogaz? He's listed as a starting keeper for St. Louis.
No clue.
He was born in Chihuahua, Mexico, and calls Denver, Colorado home. It's his first season with St. Louis and also with the in the MASL. He was born a year before my oldest child was born. That MSL. So yeah. Oh, he made a save. Good save. Welcome to the MASL.
And the fans in his hometown go nuts.
Do they know he's from Chihuahua, though? That's the thing.
I don't know.
St. Louis got off to an early lead on a restart, which is good. I mean, games like this can be momentum its way based on things like that.
Yep.
See if they can keep it up. You want to keep doing picks, or should we watch the game? What should we do?
No, we can keep doing picks. Yeah.
All right. Next, we have a home series. The first game is Dallas at Mesquite. Second game is Mesquite at Dallas. I don't think travel exhaustion is going to be a concern in this one.
Right. These games have been very, very close recently.
I would venture to say there are at least a number of players that probably play for Mesquite and live closer to Dallas, or the other way around. They like it when they play away at Dallas because they're closer to the...
Right. So this is like the fifth time they've played already this season. Maybe it's like the last time these teams play each other this year.
Maybe.
It's crazy how many times they've played each other already.
Well, yeah, they each play each other 6 probably.
Well, three home, three
Yeah.
away. Yeah. So they've done like. Sure,
There's
they've
a
already
goal.
done it. And
Oh, that coming.
go.
Yeah, you can do it. Take a drink of water and you. Should I do it as loud as they do?
And that was a Pat. I don't know. That was a
Walla score. Or as our friend Mario Alvarez in Turlock says, awful Walla.
Awful Walla. Waka waka.
Those of you who haven't had a seizure yet, look at the center of the field lights. There we go.
The Geo Classic or the Geo Metro or the.
I crack myself up. As long as I'm amused. Oh, another goal by Mr. SK. I guess we know who's scoring all the goals tonight. Or was it SK? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they were zooming in on the other guy, but sure.
Kelsey's answer to what Joey Zanaboni's nickname for Will SK is, well, I have no idea, so good luck. Thanks,
Right.
Kelsey.
Yeah. Very informative. I'm going to take, here's another one where split happened. I'm going to do it because why not? I'm going to give the home team.
All right.
Whoa!
What happened?
Top shelf.
I'm typing stuff in and they keep scoring goals. Come on, guys.
Oh, this is a good one. Watch this one.
Kike Kanyes. Yeah, that was a good goal. I have his jersey from Solis to Sonora from 2017, I think.
So has anyone contacted you yet about the Monterey jersey, or is that just like?
No, I need to get a hold of him. See what he's found. All right, so you and Hannah picked the same. You picked Mesquite at home. You picked Dallas at home. I picked Mesquite to sweep. Next game, the KC sucks against the Milwaukee. KC Comets against the Milwaukee Wave. Last Sunday, the Wave went down to KC. Didn't bring most of their team. In fact, only 8 players who were rostered for the game in Milwaukee played in KC, and the rest were guys who we may not see again. Here's the ball. I need to get that done.
Yeah.
I don't think my friend in Tennessee talks to the guy who did the singing on that. They were in a band together and kind of had a falling out. We'll see if that can happen or not. But I expect Milwaukee to come back and dominate 3 good quarters of this game, and we'll see if they can hold it together for the 4th. That's what's happened the last couple times we've played KC, except for Sunday. In fact, for the first half, Milwaukee was outplaying Kansas City until the injury to Togba happened. By the way, James Togba, I hope you're okay. That looked scary. Yes. I don't, rivalries are one thing, but we don't wish anything on any player ever. Especially like that. That was terrifying. And I think it affected the Wave players a lot, especially our friend in goal. But no excuses. But I think they want to come back and they're going to want to make a statement. The trick is, can they play all 4 quarters? Can they not give up, 5 or 6 goal lead like we've done a couple times?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take Milwaukee as well. Um. I think to be completely honest, I think Milwaukee is a surprise right now of the MASL. I mean, maybe not but I mean, standings wise, I mean,
Yep. Oh, that should have been a goal right there.
yeah, he had
It's your shot, Mister. So okay, now that we're okay. This remind. I don't want to interrupt you. I already interrupted you. We already interrupted each other. The fact that neither of Robbie Christo's goals were on the goals of the week last week was like borderline criminal. And whoever did that should be, or didn't do that, should be fined. Since the league loves giving out fines and suspensions, give the person who put that video together and made that decision a fine. Robbie Christo dribbled through 5 guys and scored in the game against Kansas City the other. And then they went on to win it in overtime with his game-winning goal.
overtime.
Yes. By the way, the last Empire broadcast, or maybe the one before that, if you watch right at the end of the 4th quarter, Mr. Reimer gives us a shout out to both us and Chihuahua by saying overtime. And he said, I don't think anyone picked up on it. I'm like, well, I didn't watch the game, so I went and watched the whole second half, or maybe the whole 4th quarter and overtime, and yeah, I saw it.
Nice. But yeah, like I was saying, like Milwaukee being in the lead right now in the East. I mean, it's not a lot of people expected that to take place. I mean, we were all thinking Florida, and they're just going to run away with it. And meanwhile, Milwaukee had a pretty good season so far. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to keep it going. I'm going to take Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee. So Milwaukee's, we're technically in first place with 19 points, even though we're tied with Florida, who has 19, but we have the tiebreaker over Florida. But we have 2 fewer games than Florida does. We're 3 points ahead of KC, and we have 3 fewer games than Florida does, or than KC does. That should have been a block. Was that SK who blocked that?
I thought it was a save.
No, I don't think the goalie saved it. I think it was a foot that got stuck out.
Well, maybe
I can rewind it, but I can't, so I won't.
All right.
So there's that. But yeah, so I think if this team were to happen the year after the COVID season, everyone would just be, oh yeah, this is what the Wave are doing. They were on their way to try to make try to defend the cup and make a playoff run in 1920 before the season got canceled. But then because 2/3 of the roster changed last year, everyone was surprised last year. So yeah, I could see that being surprising based on the season last year, but the players are excited about this team. We got some really, really good young talent, and going to be the future of this Wave team. Get in there. Good shot and a good block. My wrist actually hurt. That.
Watching
Yeah,
that, yeah.
just watching that. Okay. Ball. Oh, it's in the goal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of that thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so James Kowalczyk said Duduka scored the overtime goal. So we're gonna see the same replay where we don't see the ball. That's great, guys. Oh yeah, well, that'll do it. Christo scored the goal to tie it up to go in overtime, and Duduka scored the overtime goal. Throwing a water bottle out to the crowd. I think that's what just happened. I think they threw a water, not threw it, but
Here's a free water.
Here's a free water bottle. They should fill it with water first and then toss it into the crowd. Well, that's probably not a good.
Fill it with some Modelo. I'd be fine with that. Hannah also picked Milwaukee, so that one's a clean sweep.
Yep.
So we got that.
So good luck, us. Something on my screen.
You.
Next game is kind of a not important one. It's the Blarst at the United City of Fried Corn Dogs. Is that what that stands for?
Yeah.
Um,
So I'll let you give your.
okay. You're gonna put me on the spot here. I'm picking Baltimore. I haven't seen. I thought I saw the oomph from Utica, and then last game was kind of a disaster. So I want to see them. I haven't seen them come to life the way I would expect.
Well, yeah. You would not be the only person. But before we went on the air, I did mention a few things, and I don't know if it is if we're going to be a full Baltimore team or if the team that's in Harrisburg now is the team we get in Utica.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, Tony Donatelli, Adriano Dos, Utica's favorite doctor of
Internal
things,
medicine.
internal medicine. Antonio Manfoot, Noah Obasi, like they're out. So they're out in the game against Harrisburg. So I really don't know if that means they're out in the games for the.
Yeah, right. They could be going with a lighter roster now and then sending the rest of those guys to Utica.
True.
Which I think more teams should do. I think more teams should do it. Teams don't because they want to save on travel, but I think more teams should change up the roster in back-to-backs. Seeing it happen with goalkeepers more often, I think it should happen with teams.
Well, this one's not really a back. It's a Friday, Sunday.
Right. But
so regardless, I think the addition of Stefan Mijatovic is going to help a lot more than most people think. The downfall with Utica right now is we don't have natural defenders. Darren Toby came back. Logan Roberts is back. Those were the only two defenders that we had.
Yeah.
And now we have Mijatovic.
Nice shot. Nice goal. Is that Mr. Stymack?
Yep. Who was that?
Both he and Bement, and I don't know how to pronounce Bement, B-M-E-N-T, are great talent for the ambush. The ambuns, I'm sorry.
Yep. So
that was smart. He he played it to the way the goalie was moving. That takes That's not a natural reaction. Your natural reaction is to see a wide open goal and go to the wide open goal part, but he went to where everyone is moving and it just kind of split them. That was a nice shot.
Yep.
Well played.
Yep.
This is going differently than I thought it would.
Yep, me too. So yeah, well, Utica Baltimore. Utica needs this win like now, like crazy. I think they bounced back. I said that last week and it fell flat. I mean, Lucas Roque just went off. Someone needs to guard him.
Yeah, like more than one person. But the problem with that is they still have other weapons. But at this point, you have to guard him every single second of every game.
Yep. Plus the environment in Utica, I'm gonna give.
I don't blame you. It's one of those where I can't pick them until they prove that they can be picked.
Yep.
For me, and that's by the way, score update. Harrisburg 4, Blarst 3. Interesting.
That's gonna be fourth quarter. I said in the chat, I'm thinking I saw this as like a 6-4-ish game.
Yeah.
How much time? It's in the fourth, right?
I don't know. 1:30. It's the beginning of the fourth. It's less than 2 minutes into the fourth.
Okay.
So, okay. Next game is the second half of the back-to-back St. Louis in Monterey.
Uh, these trips to Mexico are going to be tough on teams. Yeah, I'm gonna go Monterey.
I went Monterey as well. So did Hannah. Somebody's challenging something. Either that or somebody lost a.
Yeah, it was a yellow T-shirt. They're like, we didn't want a challenge flag. Someone
Yeah.
threw a yellow T-shirt on the field.
Probably that guy in the yellow. Oh wait, it can't be that guy in the yellow shirt.
Right.
It's probably that guy over there without the yellow shirt. That's a great camera angle. I'm sure. Yeah, I definitely. Oh, they're looking for a handball.
Handball.
They're not going to give that as a handball. Not a chance. Not with that camera angle.
Prep.
Not gonna show. Yeah, he had his hands in like this, and he's trying to get away from the ball. They're not calling that as a handball.
Yeah.
Never. Never, 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 never.
Hey, they're not going to call it handball because it's not a handball. Camera angles were horrendous.
Yeah. Are they calling it a penalty?
Oh.
What the heck?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Paging Phil Ivanko and Ryan Sigich. Paging Phil Ivanko, Ryan Sigich. We have the first play for MASL under review for next week. Wow.
But, well, okay, hang on.
They're not calling it a blue card, and they're not calling it a penalty kick.
So they're calling it non-incidental.
Non-incidental?
Non-incidental contact above the head. You know what I meant.
It
wasn't on purpose.
That was awesome. Non-incidental contact above the head. I love it. I guess maybe because his body was turned and his hand. I don't know.
But like if that, yeah, that's interesting because it took place inside of the box.
Where?
No.
I don't have the soundboard loaded. Mostly because you can't hear
inside, it. You know what I mean? It was inside the box. So therefore, if they called something.
Yeah. I don't. Now every foul. Oh, sorry about that. Every foul in the box, John Diggity, does not have to be a penalty. It's not like outdoor. There can be a regular foul in the box that's not just a regular foul that then they give it at the top of the arc or the second dot here. This is our second game in a row. Ooh, nice shot.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas.
This is our second. Some stuff may show up on the screen, and I apologize if it does.
Let's watch that frog jump again. It's like Frogger.
What? Yeah. Was the sound effect okay? I was trying to nail it.
That was good.
Um,
But if they had called that a handball, rules. Well, I guess it's handball, but you didn't do it on purpose, so we're going to put it top of the arc. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
well, Baltimore just tied it up.
Well, Harrisburg has to keep the pedal on the gas here.
Your analogies are amazing.
Yeah, I went to the Brian Ackley School of Analogies.
Was that halfway to
Halfway.
Buffalo?
That was halfway to Baja.
Oh, quarter break. You remember when San Diego used to have fans at their games?
Those were the days.
All right, speaking of San Diego,
Are we going? Do you want to do that game?
Chihuahua at San Diego.
So
This is my game of the week, by the way. I mean,
yeah.
KC at Milwaukee is the game of the week, but this is my game of the week.
No, the game of the week is this. I threw out this. I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I mentioned it somewhere.
Wait, I got to boo SI tickets. Boo! Boo! Okay, go ahead.
Which streak end sooner?
Oh, yeah.
San Diego's unbeaten streak or Ian Bennett's goal streak?
Let me.
And look at the schedule. I thought the answer was going to be San Diego's unbeaten streak. So you look at the schedule. This game.
Yeah.
This game is the game.
Let me ask a question here. Completely hypothetical question.
Hypothetical.
Let's say, yeah. So Kelsey, sorry, I have like 5 different windows up, and I'm looking at different things in my spreadsheet, and the thing with Matt, and the game, and then the other thing, and the my chat doesn't auto scroll. So when a chat happens, I have to scroll on it. So, as Kelsey said, I'm really slow. They tied up while I was talking about the game. But anyway, so hypothetically, let's say the person who is on a streak right now was unable to play for an injury or a sickness. Does the streak stop if they don't play the game?
If they do not play, no.
Okay. Completely hypothetical. Certainly not a real life situation by any means.
He didn't play in Kansas City, or he did?
He did, and he scored the first goal and another one.
Oh,
or maybe it was just the first goal. But no, it may not play Sunday. Hypothetically.
Okay. Hypothetically, no. The streak should continue. It is consecutive games played. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so back to that. Who are you picking for this game?
I just told you.
You're picking Chihuahua?
Yes, I'm going to take Chihuahua. I think Chihuahua, I mean, the only issue I see with this is the travel. But we've seen Chihuahua play a larger arena, i.e. Florida, and just wipe the floor with them.
Yeah.
Did they play Kansas City? In Kansas City? I forget.
Yes, and they won.
Yeah, so I'm taking Chihuahua in this one.
Your daughter also picked Chihuahua, as you know.
No, she picked Chihuahua.
I am picking San Diego. I agree with everything you said. I think this will be a great game to watch. Picking against San Diego at home right now, it's so hard to do. I don't know if I can't do it. I stared at the screen for a good 5 minutes trying to figure out what I was going to do when I put these picks in the other day. And I can't do it. I got to pick San Diego at home.
I'll do it for you.
In Chihuahua, I would pick Chihuahua all day.
Well, I will also do that.
Up on the Geo up on the rafters there.
Yeah, I think Geo.
Ooh, lost
yeah,
that.
I think Geo teleported to Chihuahua.
Oh, never mind. It's been a long week. Yeah, and it's snowing out and stuff, and yeah, you're not gonna get. Yeah, good play, guys. There's the ambush we all know. Well, what was that?
Where was that 2 weeks ago?
But they recovered. In the past, I don't think they would have recovered, and in some cases, they would have scored the own goal. A nice save. I didn't even see the shot. It kind of materialized into the guy's.
Yes.
All right, and then there is another game on Thursday the 2nd. It's Empire at Monterey. I don't know what we're doing for shows, so why don't we pick that one quick?
Yep. Wow. I mean, this is going to be a good game too. I mean, take hard to take Empire in this one. So I'll take Monterey.
I picked Monterey too. As you know, Hannah picked the Empire. So Monterey is not the same team that they were, but they're also not like a rebuilding to completely new team.
Yeah.
They did lose a lot of players to Chihuahua and other teams and just not playing anymore. I think no longer playing.
Oh, that should have been it.
Yeah, that should have been in. I got sidetracked by watching that. But they did pick up Victor Quiros. Apparently he's ageless and he's just going to keep playing forever. They picked up Flores Kire today. They announced that. So I think there's a good chance for a really good team this year. They started out slow.
Who's next? Who's next? Chili Farias?
That's who I was thinking of. He's not playing this year anymore.
Well, geez, he played until he was like what, 70?
Something like that, like Gordie Howe age. Yep. A score update here.
I mean, we should probably get a score update, and then in the box wouldn't be complete without another update.
Right. It is just over 7 minutes gone in the fourth. It is a 4-4 tie. Where they've hidden the weather. It's easy to get to. Ball out of bounds. Current weather for Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania is 31 degrees. Air quality excellent. Wind out of the south at 4 miles an hour with gusts up to 7 miles an hour. The real feel is 32 degrees. Oh. There's snow starting in 10 minutes. Get the snow by the hour. Update. This is interesting. 0.6 inches of snow right now. Yeah, so that's the update on the weather.
What a block by Sam Guernsey.
Guernsey's my favorite player named Guernsey.
I can think of a few other players named Guernsey that I like better than him. Anyways.
I need to move around some windows here. So get the score and keep it on the screen. Along with being able to see the chat. All right. Back to Chihuahua.
Chihuahua is gotten a lot of possession in this quarter. Definitely, it's definitely good to see St. Louis kind of they're not breaking, which.
Yeah, I mean they've only been down once. They were down 3-2. Otherwise, they had the lead a couple times. Maybe once. Yeah.
No, Chihuahua was up 2-1, and then they came right back and tied it.
Right. So they had the lead for a little bit, and they were down twice and tied it again.
I think Chihuahua's or St. Louis is playing that zone that they played against, and Utica couldn't figure out.
Yeah. The The big in talking to St. Louis fans, the big question mark is scoring. They don't have like a premier Ian Bennett, Craig Giles goal scorer. Hard to compare those two. They have some very promising young talent that could be falling into that spot.
It could. Oh yeah, yeah, but
I can't remember what Joey Zanaboni calls Will Eske. Let's message Joey Zanaboni. Hey Joey, you're live on In the Box via chat. Okay, we just messaged Joey Zanaboni.
oh man,
And you witnessed it live.
live in the box. It's like having him on the show, but not.
It's almost just like it.
Yeah, it's almost like Joey Zanaboni's in your room or wherever you may be.
Yeah. So we talked about pretty much everything. Oh, the only other thing I had was the did you see the Mesquite post where they promised to win?
I was going to mention that during the picks, but yeah, Mesquite going all sorts. If we don't win, you get a free ticket to Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Now, they shouldn't double down and say, "Oh, if we lose that one, you get another one." Then
Keep going the whole time.
yeah, because I'll fill you in on probably my picks next week. Chihuahua's going to win that one.
Yeah, and the picks after that week, Chihuahua's going to win that one. I don't even know who they play.
Yeah.
Well, where's the net?
Right there.
Daniel LaRusso with the ball, passes out to Rex. Doesn't that look like Daniel LaRusso? Lucas Almeida have a Daniel LaRusso look to him?
Yes.
Their goalie. Chihuahua's goalie here.
It is not Valdivino.
No, it said it was Valdivinos, but it certainly is not. See if I can do some research here.
Valdivinos would have been like, he would have had like 7 shots on goal.
Oh, it's Munoz because he has facial hair, so it looks different.
Oh, okay. Ooh, top of the arc.
Nope, top of the third. It's a third dot restart. It's a very, very
third dot restart. Uh-oh.
Very rare third. Oh, that was sneaky. Good job from the goalie for picking that up.
Did it. St. Louis did it on their first goal.
Yep.
So Chihuahua tried doing it. Wow, I thought that was going on.
I had no idea what was going on because we were zipping around camera angles faster than the ball was moving. I like Barry. He's nice and fast and good ball. Oh, that was a good chance. Bodies are on the floor.
3-on-2.
Goalies are kicking the ball. Oh, that was close.
Oh,
the way that bounced out, that was weird.
Was that a ding dong off the post?
I think it was. A little more enthusiasm than that, but yes.
Ding dong.
St. Louis is moving the ball well. I mean, they're giving it away probably more often than they should, but it's not just a clearance. They're doing well here.
Well, like I said, I mean they're content 5 back and
yeah. So we're gonna see Valdivinos against San Diego then. How many goals do you think he can score in the Sockers arena?
None. None.
You think he'll even try? That's the other question.
That would be awesome if he did.
Good run. I think that was Stymac again.
All right.
Oh, Heat is up 5-4. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the fourth.
All right. Well, I might be right on this one.
Didn't you pick?
No, I did, but
Oh,
I
okay.
said it's supposed to be like a 6-4 game.
Oh, I see.
I didn't say who was going to win. I just said it had that like 6-4-ish vibe.
Got it. That makes sense. Maybe they'll go into overtime. Maybe this game will go into overtime.
I hope it doesn't go into overtime.
Kelsey wants to know if it's past your bedtime, and the answer is yes.
The answer is 100% yes.
Oh. You said that the last 2 nights you went to bed at 9 p.m.?
I did.
Trying to think about that. Great. Last time I went to bed at 9 p.m., it was on a Saturday night. And it was the only reason I went to bed at 9 p.m. is because I was up since 8 a.m. Friday morning. And we had a giant outage at work, and I was on support troubleshooting calls with 30 other people for 36 hours straight.
I remember that.
So, in fact, that wasn't even the one time that we were on the air that did it. It was we had another outage later on that got stuck in that too. I had 2 times that I'm not on that team anymore, so.
Hey, since I don't want to. This isn't interesting yet. How much time left in this quarter?
3:42 before halftime.
Okay. I don't know if we want to switch to the end of the Harrisburg-Baltimore game.
Or
stick with this.
Like bonus coverage? Does our broadcasting contract allow us to do that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Who's this guy? Why is he so important that the camera's right in his face?
Well, he's pointing to his shoulders.
Offside?
He's like, look at these.
These guns?
He's like, look at these guns.
So should we do that? Let's take a vote. Yes or no? Yes? You're voting yes?
I sure.
Okay.
I just threw that out there to kind of.
Oh, that's a good idea. We have to watch an ad first. We'll have everyone watch the ad with us. It's Ferrero Rocher.
Those things are disgusting. They are.
All right, here we are. 3:07 left.
Yep, Harrisburg's got to put a huge body on Roque. There's the Phantom Knocker himself.
And it's out. No, I thought 3/4 of the way to.
That's a 3-line violation.
Good.
They're going 6 for their
attacker for the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Who's their 6th attacker? Oh, it's okay. It's Mellow, but his shirt is barely green, and on this broadcast, it looks like it's almost white.
Do they take a timeout here?
I thought when Vanzella ran off the field, he thought he was making the timeout signal, but I guess not.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't take a timeout and
That would have been a great time for a timeout. See what I did there?
Good.
I have the score of the other game up in the other windows. We wouldn't get to 2 overtime games tonight. Turf looks bad.
They just need lines too. Like the lines are like horrendous. Like, hey, God, I sound like Jay.
Oh boy. What? Can you read that or not? Chad, I put up on this?
No,
I don't want to
no.
really read it. It says, I agree with Matt on something. Those balls are not good balls. I think she was talking about the chocolates.
Yes, Ferrero Rocher is one of the most. Oh, that was halfway to the horse show that's going on next door.
Yeah. And Kelsey said, I'd probably respect the Heat more if they rode horses into the arena. That would, I would like that. Oh, almost got through there. That was a nice play.
We can't get it past Mello.
Can't you?
No, yep, you got to back it up.
Where's the ball? Ball's a tricky thing. One of my favorite things ever is they have a lot of the outdoor soccers have an AI camera that follows the ball around. And there was one outdoor game where instead of following the ball, it followed the ref's bald head.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Ding dong, off the post.
Trouble now. 40
Looks like,
coming down to 45 seconds.
yeah, they've got to start giving rotation.
Gotta give him the ball first. 30 seconds. There. Get the ball. Oh, that's gonna be.
Oh, that is. Oh, my 6-4. That was my 6-4 prediction right there.
10 seconds. And game. That was crazy. They had it right at the last second. Harrisburg pulls off the upset. I'll go back to the other.
Well done, Hannah.
And the other game is at halftime.
All right, well, so we have nothing going on.
So we're going to take a timeout here. And we'll be right back. What is that thing? Terrifying. All right, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back in a little bit.
Now would be a great time for a timeout.
back to them.
Now, back to them. Where's Matt? Oh, there he is. You weren't there for a second.
I'm here. I was not. Popped up out of nowhere.
So, trivia questions. How many wins does Harrisburg have this season?
Oh, that would be 2.
And how
Both
many teams?
against-
How many teams have they beaten in their wins?
1.
And that team is dun dun dun.
See, now, if they give up this many goals in Utica against Utica, I will be very upset.
What was the final there? Was it 5-4?
By 4. So, I mean, that would be $2 off Miller Lite, which is okay. But, like if Utica scored 10 goals.
Well, that's the game you're going to the beer, doing the beer thing, the 50-cent beer reduction.
Yeah. So, my friend wanted to go to a game this year, and he said to. And I'm like, well, and he's a big beer drinker, just like me, just like most of like my golf partner, whatever. And I said, well, there's a game that every goal Utica scores, 50 cents gets taken off Miller Lite. And he said, oh, count me in. So I ended up buying my ticket to the beer garden. So myself, my golf partner, his wife, my other friend, and his wife we're all going. So the 5 of us are going to be in the beer garden experience.
Oh, that'll be the full experience, all right.
So we're going before the game. We'll probably have a few. And then after the game, I might end up doing shots with Gerson again. I don't know. We'll see.
Sydney just messaged me and said there's maybe 100 fans on the far side of the Heat game. I want to see what they announce for for attendance.
They're probably this number up for a while. It might be. We might get it maybe like tomorrow morning.
You think it'll be that long?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty good.
So who that they have more people in the stands, more attendance? Harrisburg or Chihuahua?
That's a good one. Chihuahua's had some decent crowds. What are they doing? We need to figure out what's going on.
Okay. A really, really long game with musical chairs. Oh,
that's what I'm thinking.
This is like Benny Hill theme. Oh my God! Or they're gonna are they folding chairs and they're just gonna hit each other with it?
No, ooh, that'd be exciting too.
It is musical.
Oh, what is this? I don't want to see this. I want to see whatever was going on there. Okay, this is a good goal. That was a good goal. Sorry, Mr. I was hoping we'd be able to see these are the goals of the week, which these were all decent goals, but I don't know how you don't leave Robert Christie's goal.
No, that jersey was the highlight.
I need that jersey, yeah.
This guy, Luis Morales.
Yeah.
One of my favorite players, non-Utica.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not be a fan?
Look at that. Unreal. Like left foot for days.
That was a good goal. Philip Lund, I haven't heard his name in like 4 years. Maybe an unpopular opinion. I think Monterey is in the running for the best broadcast of the season so far. Carly Golasso there.
Really?
I love how this bends out away.
Yep.
Okay, diving header.
Gotta have
that was pretty slick.
Gotta have a diving header.
Yeah, no game is complete without a diving header. Well, okay. Barber goal.
Frisbee.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how he turns that like that without breaking himself.
It's not fair. He knows the ball and the
I don't know why that goal was a goal of the week.
that's ridiculous.
That goal happens every day, every game. This one I like. Boink. He said he just went for it. He said he had no idea what to do and he just went for the chip and it worked.
Yeah.
Because so many people just power shot that and try to go either inside or just, right at the goal. I don't like that. That was
That's a top shelf goal. That's a rocket top shelf.
It was still going up when it hit the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean it was a good goal. Don't get me wrong, but and we're still in the
Come
on. We don't want to see the same commercial for this Quintus.
So let me ask you a question. Would you trust all your money to a company that chooses to sponsor the MASL? Maybe let's make that a rhetorical question. Maybe not answer that. Oh, Kevin says finally get to see a live game tomorrow. Nothing like live Scab League action.
The crunch. I've been reading all of the things like the parking is changing and the seats are changing and like all sorts of interesting things going on over there in Cleveland.
Yeah. So I received a viewer comment saying Blast lost to maybe the worst team in league besides Dallas. I got a question of how are the Ambuns and Chihuahua tied at 3 apiece? Oh my god. I just received the best picture I've maybe ever seen in my life. How do I get this on the screen? Oh, I know I can do it. Are you ready for this?
God.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
I can't. I gotta. Okay. Back here. This is probably the best thing I've ever seen. The person that sent it to me knows exactly what. Did you see the promo picture from San Diego or from St. Louis for this game tonight?
Yes.
So, I'll just put this on the screen.
Why? So I can tell you. So one of my friends that lives in Florida loves doing that to pictures. He'll just put my face on something, anything, and so. Oh my god! Why?
Somebody just sent me a message that said jump scare. Oh, that was something.
To come back and watch the show, not get scared away.
Hang on, I have to boo the SI ticket ad. Boo!
Boo! Whoever did that, I got nothing.
You know who it was. Maybe one of the most active people in the chat right now.
Nothing better to do.
Right.
She's gonna be all alone in Utica. No one to talk to now. Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll make friends with half the team and then you won't be able to talk to them anymore. Be careful of what you wish for.
Yeah.
It was the guy who makes the striker seventh man posts. Well, we're back. What do we got?
We're in round 15 of musical chairs.
This isn't how musical chairs works. There's supposed to be one extra person for the like. What? Right. I guess we're not going to see the musical chairs. They keep going back to the goals of the week, and oh, now it's saves of the week. You know what?
Yeah, look at you just.
I just
Wow.
blew over Mr. B's
Yeah.
save of the week. Sorry about that, Mr.
Yeah, way to go. I'd like to apologize for the. Oh, what is going on?
What's going
They
on?
cut the highlight. Now they're doing what?
Now they're doing saves of the week.
Yeah. A highlight of St. Louis's first goal, saves of the week.
Oh, okay. I was very confused. So I have the YouTube thing in the background, and it was way off of what we were on. I'm like, what is going on now? But it's because I accidentally clicked on something, and it went like 10 minutes back.
Hey, Coughlin made a save of the week. Yay!
That wasn't very good.
And he let 10 in. Yay!
I mean, what's great is for any goalie, that's a good save, but for Paulo, that's just kind of average.
Yeah.
Vasquez
Like,
had a couple good ones.
Watch. The frog save makes it this week. I like that save.
That was a good save, yeah. Especially since he was so far out of the box, it couldn't have been a handball. This guy, hey, he won one of those jerseys I want.
What is it? Did he? Or did he win a water bottle?
Yeah, I don't know. So I got to go to Chihuahua and win musical chairs in order to get a jersey. That's the only way.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I get down there, I'll try and. But it's not going to fit me. So.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get jerseys at both places if you go down there.
Yep.
Just let me know what PayPal address or Venmo or whatever, and I'll send it over to you, and we'll get.
Well, I have to cross a couple bridges first before I. First one should be crossed tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah. That was a bad goal from Munoz, I think. It was a good shot from SK, but yeah, that got just right under his arm there.
Should have had that one.
But it's a crazy game, and he looked like he might have been partially screened. That was just a great shot. I don't think he had any chance at that one.
No.
No, I'm not sharing that picture.
No.
No, I definitely. Oh, hey, third quarter starting.
Hey, all right.
So your question before, who reports the more attendance, Chihuahua or? Hey, let's make this interactive. Do a poll. Here we go. I have to find this every time. Reports.
This is gonna be I think what makes or breaks the game for either team right now. You got a second dot restart. And we're going back to saves of the week. And what?
Oh. All right, I just posted a poll question in the chat. Who reports the larger attendance, Harrisburg or Chihuahua?
Blown opportunity by Chihuahua. I think they had
I think so.
Great idea. Execution was a little off, but I think Chihuahua keep doing that. They have to be creative with the ball. I mean, their passes are very, very creative, and it's.
But they got to get the shot on target then.
Right. Right.
They're some of the best players in small spaces that I've seen. Like, how do you get out of there with the ball in that? I'm gonna say Chihuahua reports the larger attendance.
I think you're right.
50-50 right now with 2 votes.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute.
But
What number did you say for attendance that Burgers are gonna report?
I don't think I had a number. I mean, we said like 400 something.
Oh, what they would report though.
What they're going to report? They're going to report like 1,058.
You're really close. So this is going to make the poll irrelevant. We only had 2 votes. Harrisburg reported 1147, which there's
Okay.
no chance there were that many people. Not a chance. Impossible. Yeah, Kevin, it is a weird arena design. It's it's like they took a rec center and just made it modern. But then all the seats in the end are weird.
It looks better than Baltimore.
It does. It does, I agree with that. Kelsey says if I buy a ticket and don't attend, does my attendance not count? Somebody argued that.
Depends on the arena. I think.
Like, well, what does the word attendance mean? Like,
I mean, geez, you could do that and have every arena be like, oh, well, we sold 5,000 tickets, but 3,907 people didn't show up because of traffic and weather and sickness and.
what'd you sell the tickets for? Oh, nothing. It was a promo. Don't show up to the game, get a free ticket.
Or go on SIT.
Yeah, it's don't show up to the game night. 2 for 1. Yeah, I think I wrote in one of the posts. It's like, okay, so get up for school, you get dressed, you eat breakfast, you brush your teeth, you put all your books in your bag, finish whatever last bit of homework you have, and then you don't go to school. Does it count as you going to school? No, because you didn't go.
No.
So the word attendance does not mean attendance in indoor soccer. It means some mystery made up number that you want to let your sponsors think they're getting more out of their money than they really are. If I were like a Heat sponsor and I saw 300 people in the stands and I saw they reported 1147, I would question what I'm getting out of my sponsorship and why they're lying about it. But that's another story. You can't tell me that of the 400 people in the stands, there's another 750 that just didn't show up.
Yep. Chihuahua just dominating possession for the last 2 quarters.
Right, but they haven't had anything to show for it. I mean,
yeah, no, but I'm just saying it's inevitable. It has to.
That's their game plan. They wear you out and then they just start shooting. Last year, they just from the opening kickoffs just started shooting all game long, and they would get like 12 goals and give up like 9, and that would be their win. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That's a blue.
I don't know. I thought it was ball.
I thought it was. Here we go. A replay with the ref's ass right in the way. Thanks. Oh yeah, that's a great replay angle there.
Yep.
Inspiration from Florida with the ass cam.
Oh, that was Dallas.
That's the only replay they're going to show.
Okay.
I mean, St. Louis isn't challenging it, so I'm assuming that they realize it's probably not a good penalty.
Well, I mean, yeah, or we can't be reviewed because of said buttocks.
Kelsey says,
Chihuahua.
ass cam, ass cake.
That's right.
So this is St. Louis's first test. And they failed. Oh, they didn't go in.
And they...
Oh. Good thing they have a net there. Oh, that neon sign way up in the back corner is going to be annihilated.
Well, the first test was the top of the arc.
Yeah, that's true. See that guy just jump right over the boards? If I did that, that'd be the last you'd ever see of me. I'd be in a permanent vegetative state. Insert joke here. Get out of the way before Kelsey jumped. Oh, Jack Williams now. Hey, Jack, how's it going?
What up, Jack?
They're moving the ball. There's, yep. Saw that coming. Caught goalkeeper in no man's land, and
was that 5-hole?
I don't think so. I think it went around to his. Oh yeah, it was. It was. I thought it got around to him.
Oh, it was to his left. It was to his left.
Yeah, look, he's throwing a water bottle out. He did throw it. Oh.
Now I want a water bottle.
Weird. That's the first thing other than a ball or a t-shirt I've seen thrown out after goals.
I have seen Peter Pan hats being tossed out after goals.
I could see that. I saw a corn dog thrown out on the field once after a goal. That was for teddy bear toss night.
Yes, did I?
Oh.
And here come Chihuahua.
Yeah. That was about 4 inches to the left, our left, their right of the goal. Whoops.
Oh, whoa.
I'm a Daniel LaRusso fan. I mean, a Lucas Almeida fan. I always thought the team seemed to be lost without him there. Kelsey says, you want a water bottle so you don't have to drink out of a jug of juice.
No. I'm the only one that drinks out of it, so I'll drink out of whatever vessel I see fit.
You don't watch Formula One, do you?
Not religiously.
And Daniel Ricciardo used to make podium. Oh, yeah, here comes Chihuahua. When Daniel Ricciardo would make a podium, he would have what's called a shoey, where they would take the after-game champagne, dump it into the shoe that he just drove at 200 miles an hour for 2.5 hours in severe heat, and dump it in there and then have people drink out of it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Good with the drink out of the juice bottle. I was going to bring my Wave beer stein that I won, or my Ave beer stein that I won, because apparently they aren't dishwasher safe, and the W washed off in the dishwasher.
The Milwaukee Ave.
Yep. Oops. Where's the ball? Oh, Fuentes. That's gonna hurt.
Is that Hugo Fuentes?
Yep. You can tell by the hair. Yeah, that was Griggs trying to kick it out and just pin me. Do you see Fuentes?
Remember when
he flinched?
Remember when Hugo Fuentes was on El Paso? I remember how bad the El Paso streams were.
Yeah.
It was like, because the guy was coming out of like, or in the bathroom.
Yeah, it sounded like he was in the bathroom
Here.
stall.
Yeah.
That's a nice strobe effect. We're in the officials' timeout. Corner Sport Arena.
What, how's, Tacoma Empire? How's that look? That probably just started.
I don't think it starts yet. No, it doesn't start for another 15 minutes.
I thought it started at 10.
10:35 p.m. EST Standard Time.
Well then.
Actually,
All right.
it is not Eastern Standard Time. It's Empire Standard Time.
Oh, okay. So if that's the guy, it's like 1 in the morning.
They can if they can have their own state, they can have their own time zone.
Right.
What are we looking at? Chili.
I don't know.
What are we looking at? I don't. And
Oh, okay.
quick, Kelsey, send a picture that's more appropriate than that one.
Yeah, please.
Uh,
That guy in the musical chairs competition.
so, okay, that didn't make any sense. They had 3 guys running around one chair. Isn't it supposed to be when you're down to one chair, there's only 2 people left?
Oh, you can. Maybe they were just trying to hurry it up because like halftime was over.
Because they didn't.
And they're like, all right, we'll just have 3 people, 1 chair.
No one thought that maybe having musical chairs of 47 chairs in the field would be a bad idea.
I mean, 47 musical chairs is not really good in theory. It may take a little while.
Here's St. Louis's next. You know what? You know what is really important here? The next goal is going to be really important.
Whoa, we almost saw that
Yeah,
happen
right.
just now. Well, geez, St. Louis hasn't done anything offensively, like no shot goal, like nothing. Even when St. Louis has the ball, Chihuahua is. Let's see how long it takes Chihuahua to possess. Okay, well,
There you go. You can't
Chihuahua.
just. Yeah.
Well,
Kelsey
the
wants
ball
to know
rate.
if that was their version of Jay.
God, which one?
Right. Exactly.
Both could probably do it. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the concern from St. Louis fans of how are you going to score? You know, how are you going to compete in games if you can't score goals? They've had a couple breakthrough games, but for the most part, it's been low scoring. That's knowing your arena right there.
All right. So let's see. Let's see how long it takes Chihuahua to get the ball.
Less than 3 seconds. Apparently, they haven't kicked off yet. Otherwise, the ref now just signed up for. The ref just got traded to St. Louis. Yeah, I mean, it was about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I was joking too. And now Chihuahua brings it back and they have full possession.
I was just gonna say and just.
Oh. Oh, that was a good play. Top of the arc. No.
2 dot, second dot, or
Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's going to be over on the side. Oh, no, it is. It is a second dot restart.
Dose dot.
The funny note on the Harrisburg thing, I saw a post saying their tomorrow night game is almost sold out.
Oh, man. Good. Can't wait to watch it and see the
Yeah, I can't.
all the things.
So a group of us were talking today and made a comment like somebody needs to just win the lottery and buy the league and, you know, pour millions of dollars, multi-millions of dollars into it and things like that. And I said, I know if it were me, there would be some big changes right away. And then the person asked me, if you had to remove 4 teams from the league, what would they be? And I know you and I talked about this earlier, but I instantly, like within 2 seconds, typed out my 4 teams, which were Florida, Harrisburg, Baltimore, and Dallas. Comment below. Kelsey, she said yellow hair is who she meant about Jay, but maybe the friend. I think we have cases for both.
Well, we do. I mean, the one drinking the beer, I mean, that could be Jay, and then the one that dresses up. A mixture of both.
Wish this chat plugin would auto scroll. Actually see what.
I don't know. I think he kind of fell down a little bit.
Yeah, but it's one of those where if the ref has his back to the play, they're gonna call it every time. That's a problem.
Oh, thankfully we got a replay minus the rear end.
Oh, timeout. Now would be a great time for a timeout. Apparently, I wonder why they take timeouts in places like you're up by 2 goals. Is it just who's on the field?
I don't know. I think it's more strategy. I saw something that St. Louis, the defensively was showing, so they're just switching it up.
But then who calls for the timeout?
All right. Well, let's. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. That's what he's saying. Oh, he's pointing at people. All right, you do it, and then you do it. And we
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. No, that's the other guy.
Yeah. All right. I'll get everyone's order, and then after the game, we'll go out for dinner. What do you want?
Really? Hot sauce? Really? After
Really?
You have a game to play this weekend.
Yeah. I saw. I've been looking at. I don't know. Chili Willy puts ads up on Facebook, or maybe it was for Monterey Flash, but I didn't know they had Buffalo Wild Wings down there.
Oh, I know. I saw that. Didn't you? The halftime at the last Monterey game, they were doing a. Okay, what is that?
Oh, that's the guy with the hair.
Was that the mascot?
No. The
Girl. No. Take the shot when you should have.
held on to it a little too long. But yeah, I didn't realize. So if I go to Mexico, that's a must-have. Even though I've been to several Buffalo Wild Wings.
We always say, my parents said this and got this instilled in me that when you go on vacation, you shouldn't go to a place that you can go to when you're not on vacation. You know, like don't go to McDonald's when you're on vacation, because McDonald's anywhere at home, you're supposed to do something special. But I think Buffalo Wild Wings in Mexico break that tradition.
Yeah.
But no, last Monterey game at halftime, they were doing a spin the wheel thing, and it was a Buffalo Wild Wings wheel. I have no idea what they were winning because I don't read Spanish, but sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. I imagine there were some Buffalo Wild Wings coupons in there. See, now St. Louis is getting to the point where they're just clearing it out. That's a dangerous spot to fall into.
Well, I understand why. I mean, they have to. Like a lot of these guys are on the field for 2 minutes plus because I mean, ball is not giving them end to make changes.
Yep. Oh, middle guy dummied it and should have probably taken it. Here's a chance. Oh. Oh.
Goalie tried getting cheeky.
Yeah.
What? Why red? Why are they? Did you see that?
No.
That red light on the field?
Oh, just random light show, yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's a red spot on the field. Point double now.
So the first game against Tacoma, Chihuahua shoots. It goes off the boards near Waltman, kind of hits him in the back, and they turn the lights off in the arena and run the goal and run the goal simulation, even though the ball hasn't gone in yet. And then they realize their mistake. They turn it back on. The ball pops out, and they shot it right in the goal. And Tacoma's like, no way, you can't call that a goal. But the refs actually got together and said, no, that's no goal. We'll just give a free kick right by the yellow line or so for that. They actually did a really good job on that because there's no way you can call that a goal for turning the arena lights out. I think Waltman had a handle on it, but as soon as the lights go off, you just lose everything. It's not like you're doing a backflip in the middle of the arena or anything.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah, with the lights out.
Right. Ooh, that was all said.
Oh, going the wrong way. You're gonna kill somebody.
You're gonna kill someone if you keep doing that.
Oh, that was a chance. Coming down to the last, like almost 30 seconds left in the quarter, third quarter.
St. Louis is mixing it up now. Is that a blue?
Oh. I mean, I think you got to call the foul on Chihuahua, but that seemed more like, yeah. I mean, that's obstruction.
No, that should be. If I was St. Louis, I would throw a challenge flag. That should be a blue.
It's possible. They're not going to give a Oh, they're giving that to Chihuahua. They're calling that like a dead ball. Chihuahua's going to kick it back to St. Louis, I think. Wow. Maybe they're. Oh, they're going to just take it. I thought maybe they would do the outdoor thing where they just kind of kick it right back to the goalkeeper and let him give him possession back, but no, they're just taking it.
So this, I'm kind of curious, and how referees are assigned when it comes to like these games in Mexico. Like, do you think that would have gone differently if it was, let's say, played in Utica or Milwaukee or Dallas or San?
That seemed like a pretty obvious obstruction call. I mean, there's a lot of those calls where it doesn't seem like it's really a foul. Okay, that's the end of the third. A lot of those calls where it doesn't really seem like it's a foul, but because one person, you have a guy where he's coming up to a defender, he passes the ball this way and he tries to run around him and the guy just stands there. And they call that a foul. Here, I'll go back to our. We have to watch these commercials again. They'll call that a foul on the guy who just stands there a lot because they call it like obstruction. And the guy's like, well, the defense is, well, I defense of the guy is, I just stood there. He ran into me, but that's kind of the way the rule works. But that one seemed like he turned his body and stuck his leg out.
Yeah.
I would at least call that a foul on Chihuahua, but not.
I'm very surprised they did not. Because I think that could have led to a goal. It was a goal scoring opportunity. Now, I won't say it was a shootout or anything,
Yeah.
but I
I
mean,
I learned on the from listening to Phil and Ryan on the, by the way, the MASL under review show that's out on Fridays is the best show ever. Almost better than our show.
it's up there.
But they basically you have to have possession of the ball for it to be a shootout. In that situation, he didn't have possession of the ball at all. It was
Well, he defender back in,
yeah,
so
yeah. It has to be very, 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 scoring chance, last defender, and possession of the ball. Almost all three have to be there in order for a shootout.
yeah, I think there was interference on a goal scoring opportunity. Shouldn't
Well, at least a foul, at worst, or at least, yeah.
yeah. Strawberry lemonade. It is organic and it was on sale, so that's what I went with.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Hey, have you
Long
ever
as
seen this
my-
Quintus commercial before?
No, never seen it at all. I'm sure right after it's going to be SI tickets. Remember when it was like omega 3s? It was like the vitamins.
And then 15 different. And now back to them, or not?
Oh man.
Oh no, back to this. Sorry, that's like the fourth time in a row they played this.
Does Kansas City still do like Domino's first?
Oh yeah,
Are they sponsored by Domino's?
they have their Domino's
what I
leftover
should have had
commercials.
That's what I should have had for dinner tonight. Yeah, I'll get that tomorrow. And here we are.
Grow lights for special effects. SK's like, guys, I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing here. Okay,
What quarter
just
is
shoot.
this?
Right off the kickoff, just shoot. Maybe we'll get them that way.
Wow. Okay. Let's see if that pays off.
Boom. Oh, nice shot. Nice block too.
It was almost a resounding no.
Yeah.
But I mean, St. Louis has to have some sort of offensive showing here. So yeah, I mean, go for it.
If done correct, no can defense.
Bomb it from midfield. I've seen that happen a couple of times.
Yeah.
Richard Schmerman did it once in Utica. Like right from midfield, top corner. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorites is when there's like a second and a half left in the game and the team just lines up for a shot and they put a 3-man wall at like midfield because they know what's happening. It goes right into the wall.
Yeah.
Am I seeing? Something happened.
Yeah. Well, it's a blue holding. Lucas Almeida for Lewis and number 4 for Chihuahua were going at it. They were holding each other.
Huh. They're not going to replay this, are they?
Chihuahua can't.
No, I mean like video. Just show us the replay.
No. Oh yeah, no.
See what happened.
All right, St. Louis, you've been outplayed for the last 2 quarters.
You got
Need something.
Wow looks confused and shoot it out of bounds. That was my complaint that I kept bringing up to St. Louis fans when I was down there. Of like you get your play set up, you get everything going, and then the guy gets up to the line and just fires it over the net. Oh,
whoa! Oh boy!
Kelsey says St. Louis should just go full Utica and just go 6 attacker.
Well, not after that.
Not after you see what
They
can
would have been
happen.
not in an arena like this.
Yeah.
I would say no.
Here's the ball.
I think it's over the. Oh, it's there. No, not yet.
Good shot.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
On the other way. Oh. Now they're going to waste a good 30 seconds here.
No, the guy was trying to be cute and didn't work.
Kelsey says I vote for 6 attacker at all times, and to that I say easy Everton.
Right.
The best that we had him on the show. You were gone. You were gone for that one. That was when Dennis and I did that. And I'm like, what's the deal with going 6 attacker on the opening kickoff when you were in Cedar Rapids? He's, oh, I read a stat that the team who scores the first goal wins 57% of the time. So I figured I would try to force the first goal. And I'm like, I think that's how that works, but okay, we'll go with that. That's a great replay angle.
Oh, great replay, Chihuahua.
Timeout. I felt like no. I thought they should have taken a timeout when they first had the blue card, but Chihuahua looks so unorganized.
Yeah.
It seemed like a good time to just take it. I don't think we're going to see double-digit goals by Chihuahua tonight. Al Pacino.
Probably, yeah. He's still got the orders.
Yeah.
Something. The restaurant was out of something.
You want fries or do you want curly fries?
They said they could do both.
Yeah. Do half and half. What? Ketchup. All right, we'll see what they got here. See what they drew up. Take a line from Mark Kramer and say if they don't get a shot on goal here, it's a just.
Absolutely.
Especially after a timeout.
I would go, if it was me, what do you got, a one-man wall?
Oh! It's a goal. It was in.
Yep.
Great shot. One of these, it did a loop-de-loop. Oh, and Munio's got a hand on it, too. Oh, yeah.
The shot by Robbie Christo.
That was a great angle. Still on nothing. All right, 5-4 within one. I mean, Chihuahua's dominated the whole game, but it's never been out of reach.
And that's the thing with these smaller arenas. I mean, we see it in Baltimore. Like one bounce one way could change the dynamic of a game. It's crazy how it can happen.
Got detective work going on in the box. Because somebody said Arujo going to Florida makes you wonder for sure what's going on. That, like, well, you're replying to the post where I posted 2 guys in Florida are unavailable. What are your conclusions from that? Ooh,
Why are we taking that shot?
as we can.
We can.
What I miss is the old Solista Sonora, the first year when the MASL merged. Look at that board. Look how the board curves in like that. How is that even? That's crazy. How do they even allow that? Suppose they allow things like 1,000. Oh, look at that play.
Wow. Oh my.
I don't think you're going to be able to defend against that if that's what they're going to be able to pull off. That's insane.
Oh.
I mean, poor goalkeeper. He read the play and he was in the right place. He just look at that. He read it and he dove the right way.
Yeah.
He just had that's rough. What are the rules here for the kickoff on the Savage logo? Have to be off the logo or about 4 seconds? Oh, it was a nice. That's gonna be. Goalkeeper dead on the play.
Yep.
They replay just the end.
Notice how he covered his head after he fell.
He was afraid. I think he was afraid the guy was gonna fall on him. That's probably not the right place to play that.
I would not. If then no.
Oh, look at this. Almost. See how many passes we can get before we get from the middle of the field to the yellow line, the whatever line this black line. We still call it the yellow line even though it's black, and do we still call it the yellow line even though it's red in San Diego?
I don't know.
Call
What
that
do we
one.
call it? What do we call it? Top of the arc or the?
I mean, second dot restart seems to be obvious.
Right.
Even rarer, third dot restart. A good game. I didn't think it was going to be this competitive. Thought we would devolve into talking about cake by now. Evolve, however you want to look at it.
Right.
I don't know how he got that pass off.
I know. Yep. Slowing the game down now.
Oh, he completely whiffed on the shot, but just happened to pass it perfectly into the middle. The Kanye's again? Yep. That's pretty funny. Not in a. Yeah, completely whiffed the shot.
Yeah. And look at that angle. It bounced right off the board. Watch. Yep.
No, it just went straight to him. It didn't even go off the board. It just went straight in the middle.
Oh well. Well, they could score double digits. I mean, with shots like that, I mean, have they gone to the TV timeout yet?
No, it's 8:35 left.
Oh. At the TV timeout, I might step away for a second.
All right. I'll just stay here.
It'll literally only be for, it won't be for that long. Oh. Oh, now you're gonna pressure Chihuahua. Okay.
Elsie wants to know why Kevin Ellis isn't.
I don't know. I don't think he's. I don't think he played in Utica.
Does he even travel? Yeah, he does. He goes to KC. Does he go anywhere outside of KC?
I don't know.
I had a just. So Daduka isn't on this roster either.
Nope.
So the two guys they have in the promo picture for the game aren't in the game.
Right.
I mean, the wave kind of fell in that with the New Year's Eve game in Huffman. Oh, they got a chance here. You got to take advantage of this one. Nope, not. Maybe if you actually trip the guy who you kick the ball into his.
Right.
I got a message from a St. Louis fan saying our passing is awful.
Well, when you do have the ball, it's not. Yeah. Oh, and they're probably gonna take the timeout.
This should be it. Yep. This.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll just stay here and I'll talk to myself.
Well, I can still hear you.
Kelsey says this game has got progressively more and more boring. I'd rather watch Kevy chase Matt around. Okay. I bring that picture up. That was a good one. Another St. Louis fan says, "Love the announcing of the game, but man, can we get the guy some oxygen? He needs to come up for a breath." Yeah, they have they're passionate and they don't like to pause to take breaks at all. Whereas us, we're just basically trying to come up with what to say. St. Louis down by 3. A little over 6.5 minutes left in the game. No sixth attacker yet, but probably soon. Would think. I think they would have to go able to try to find a way back. Now, the hockey rule of thumb is like 1 minute per goal you're down, but you need more than that in soccer. That's a 3. Another 3-dot restart. Third dot.
Well, didn't I? So remember how I said I could hear everything?
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I'm not really talking. I'm talking out loud to whoever's listening. It could be you.
dot restart.
Yeah, third dot restart. There is no way that black line to black line in this field is the same distance as Baltimore. Not possible. You can't tell me that. Oh, this is
Oh, if that was down just a little bit more, that would have been in.
they cleared out the whole defense on that one that those two passes all to the left.
Well, one good thing for Utica is they're used to playing on a short field like this. So, oh,
Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, the ball never really left the ground. It took one bounce, but he took 1 foot, it bounced, and then he hit it on the volley there.
wait, let's see. Okay, yeah, okay.
Was it a goal or not a goal question?
St. Louis could challenge it if they have a challenge.
I don't think there was any doubt at all. Lucas Almeida in at sixth attacker.
Double digits is still a possibility.
It's going to be interesting here with the short field because the sixth attacker can't touch the ball. Like, he can't go back behind midfield and touch the ball again. I think teams have realized that you can't leave your sixth attacker back as a back man. You have to leave somebody else back there. Good ball movement there. But took. Oh, I don't know how that got through all that. This is going to be.
Or good.
Well, I mean, for St. Louis.
Good night, St. Louis.
Yes. Well, you know what? The one thing that we said wouldn't happen may happen now. There may be double-digit goals. That makes it 9-4. There's still over 5 minutes left.
Yep, and they're probably going to stay six attacker again.
If you don't, you're basically giving up. Yep, six attacker still.
Yep. So. Hannah's 2-0 so far, and we're 1-1.
Yeah. Jeez. There's 10.
Okay. What?
Yeah, that's got stuck in no man's land and
Now you St. Louis, you need to maybe put in your backup keeper and just play it out. You got a game. Hey, you got a game in Monterey.
I figured it out. Joey Zanaboni, and he did not message me about this, but Joey Zanaboni's nickname for Will SK is Chili Willy. I don't know how I couldn't remember that. I know why I do because Van McNeil in Milwaukee calls Willie B Will the Wall. Another one here. They're still on sixth attacker here.
Which makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever.
I was not getting greedy. They're playing it back, all the way back to the keeper.
You had a hard time scoring 4 goals in 3.5 quarters. I think you're going to score 7.
Well, they really only need 6 to tie it. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Nice shot.
Forget I said.
Yeah, what do you know about? What do you think? 5 goals in 3 minutes and 52 seconds? Okay. This is when the announcers like say stupid things like this because they realize there's nothing else to say and the game's almost over. Well, it's indoor soccer. Anything could happen, even though they know nothing could. So 3:52 left. When do you think St. Louis touches the ball next?
3:30.
What I was thinking. They still have 6th attacker in. 3:35 right now. $3.29. Good guess. You almost can't even afford to pass the ball at this point. You just have to send it in and just hope something happens.
Every pass is a waste of at least 4 seconds.
Right. Almeida can't take the ball here. Well, Illinois can because it. And that's kind of what they had to do. That wasn't on target, but it deflected off and it made something happen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start peppering that net, hoping that a ball bounces your way to someone that's open and an easy tap
every 10 seconds.
Yeah, but what they're doing right now is they're just dilly-dally.
They're trying to get out of the game without any.
Then put in your backup keeper.
He got his legs stuck in the goal. I've never seen that before. Oh man, that could really hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Chihuahua actually stopped the ball and they called for the ref to stop the ball there.
Yeah.
I think they're going to kick it back to Chihuahua, yeah. That was crazy. This replay. Can't move and he. Oh, jeez. That's like one of the most ambushed things to ever happen I've seen. That has to make a highlight somewhere. That's a goal. Oh.
That was a good save.
Yeah.
I like those types of saves where the goalie comes out and what happened to him? The goalie comes out and stops it like point blank. I like those.
Yeah.
Those are good.
I don't think goalies like those as much.
Well, yeah, probably not. I mean, if we ask our resident goalkeeper friend what types of saves he likes, he'll probably say to do anything.
The ones where I don't have to get hit in the face is probably the right answer.
Oh, so we haven't really discussed last week's shenanigans against Florida.
What shenanigans?
The infamous penalty shot.
The what? Oh. Yeah. So those of you who didn't see the Wave hosting Florida game and star goalkeeper William Bonahane, aka Willie B, aka Willie hates chocolate cake.
I gotta tell you, he channeled. He was salsa dancing, or I don't know. Like
I've never seen a goalkeeper belly dance before, and
his hips do not lie, ladies and gentlemen.
yes, that could have been ugly.
Yeah.
Less than a minute left. Their Chihuahua's scoreboard or stream clock is not synced with their arena clock, so may not be exactly on time.
We can just call it at this point. I don't think.
Kelsey says his dance was the highlight of the season. Didn't even care about the goal. Speaking of goal, we got another one.
Yeah. And it's 11-5. We'll just call it there.
This game turned out pretty much exactly how we thought it was. It just took 3.5 quarters to do it, which is weird.
St. Louis had no answer for. I would say St. Louis possessed the ball maybe 15 to 20% of the.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that.
And you're going sixth attacker.
35 seconds left. Get in there and get one for.
Yeah. Well, that was the last time St. Louis will. This will be the last time St. Louis touches the ball.
Good high percentage pass. Oh, it didn't go in. hit the crossbar at the buzzer.
Doink.
All right. Well, that was that.
That was
It was a good game. I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah, it was great.
We'll give a last score update before we sign off for the night. It is Strikers 2, Stars 0.
Wow.
Which one did I pick? Oh, I
think you went. I think you went Tacoma Empire, and I went Empire Tacoma.
Nope, it's the other way around.
Oh.
I took Tacoma. I took Empire for this game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now, should we watch the Empire game? Should we put that on and watch the rest of that?
I'll sleep during the second quarter.
Yeah, no, we don't need to do that. We've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's about a normal game for us.
Yeah.
Or normal show for us, I should.
I'll probably start watching the game after this. So.
I'm going to play pool and leave the game on in the background.
Yeah, or I just might go to bed. I already sleeping medicine, so that'll kick in.
You were going to sleep during the Empire game no matter what. It just depended on if you were online or not.
Well, it takes a little while to kick in, so I knew I had a buffer of about half hour, 45 minutes, and then I'd be out like a light. So,
well, thank you everyone for joining us.
Yes,
fun-filled, exciting episode. I like these watch parties.
Yeah, we'll figure out next week what we'll do.
Yep. Both of my pool leagues are ending at the end of February, but there may be like playoffs or extra time or overtime or whatever you want to call it into March, but we'll see what happens with those when I can do more shows and everything. So yeah, thanks for all who stuck by. No more chat, so we're down to 4 viewers, so I think everyone left as soon as the kickoff,
Yeah.
So I do have a joke.
All right, well.
It's a quick one. Not a long story.
Crap. All right, well, hang on. Oh, boy. Well, my phone will not allow me to close.
Oh, well,
so it's in low.
I'll hit the outro screen.
Power. Okay, go ahead.
I can go to the outro screen. So, why are baby ants confused?
I do not know.
Because all of their uncles are ants.